Hi, oh, fuck. Hi, hey everybody, remember me? Hey, maybe not. So yeah, it has been a hot minute, has it not? I had some ideas for how to sort of do this, but I figured, as is my usual pattern, best way is probably just to sit down and yap at you for a few minutes. So I'll try and make it short. You know I won't succeed. So, here we go. So in that last vlog I did, I talked about being at sort of a crossroads and just needing to think things over, and so I took the last 2 months and did that. In that time, I had a lot of time to think. I turned 31. Yay! Went home, visited family, focused on work, and just sort of, tried to get my life in order. Because that's really the main thing. YouTube had always been sort of that thing I did that was supposed to sort of help me whenever things were getting stressful and all that other stuff, but I let my head get wrapped around it in ways I probably shouldn't have. It started to stress me out, and it turned into this horrible feedback loop. And it's one of those things where, like, on one hand, I want to be honest with you guys, on the other hand, I don't want to offer too much, I don't want to get too personal, because then it can just get uncomfortable. And at the same time, whenever it comes to like vlogs and Twitter and all that stuff, sometimes I'll just be in times where I'm having a great day and then I get into a shitty mood and I fire off a couple of negative tweets, but if that's all I've done in a week, then you guys out there, if you're reading my Twitter feed, it looks like I'm Captain Hates Everything all the time, and I swear that's not true. I swear it. So, I've streamed a couple of times in the past week or so, the past couple of weeks, just to sort of wet my feet again, and I guess that's sort of my way of making it official. I'm recording again! I'm gonna get started into it again, alright? We're doing this. Maybe that's my pattern, somewhere around April of every year. When everything is blossoming and full of life and color, I become depressed and angry, and then I have to take some time off. So, yeah, I want to thank everybody that's been super cool and patient with me. Even though I didn't respond to the comments on the last one, because whenever I recorded it, I really did just want to record it and move on. A lot of the comments were supportive, and even the comments that weren't super supportive, but were critical of me, made good points, and I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear your input, whether good or bad. I like to know maybe if I'm thinking about things wrong, I want to hear that. I don't want to just echo chamber and hug box and have everyone tell me everything that I say is 100% right all the time, because I know it sure as shit isn't. Here's the idea. Here's where things are. Now that I've got my head on straight, I want to get more collabs going. That's a big thing. I've got a slew of people that I've been telling I'm going to do collabs with, and I'm going to try and get through to y'all. 2. Streaming. Gotta get it on the regular. Speaking of which, I want to do a charity live stream. We had a lot of fun with the last one. Want to try it again. 3, this is kind of a fun one that I hinted at on Twitter. I talk about challenge videos and everything that some guys do, where they do like the, I'm gonna, eat ghost peppers and play a game or whatever else like that. I want to ratchet that up a bit, alright? And to that effect, I'm opening up a hashtag that's just going to be perpetually open if you ever think of something, and it's going to be Challenge SGD, where you give me an idea for a challenge for playing a game, and I will give it a shot. Now this could be anything. It could be, Ghost Pepper, Icy Hot. It could be trying to play a game with a blindfold on. It could be trying to beat a game in one sitting, like in one go. Whatever. Just whatever comes to mind as fun, because I like to mix it up, make something a little more interesting. So yeah, we're back! We're back, bitches! Yeah! On a more personal note, and this is sort of the meat of everything, I don't know if I've really mentioned it before, but I do, I have depression. I try not to mention it because I feel like that's kind of a crutch and an excuse people make a lot of the time, where they get to be in sort of grumpy Gus modes, and rather than try and do anything about it, they're just like, I have depression, you gotta coddle me. I don't like that. But I do, I have depression, I take some stuff for it, and sometimes it kind of grabs me a little hard, gets me by the short hairs, more than others. So I really am. I mean, remember at the New Year's when I said I was gonna try and be more positive this year, and then 4 months later I failed? Yeah. But the nice thing about that resolution is, there's no such thing as just being a failure at it. It's just, I didn't do it right, I fucked up, but we're gonna get started again. It's June almost. We're ready for sunshine and all that, so okay? Yeah, I've talked enough. I wanted to be about 5 minutes, 5 minutes. We're good. So, we're up. We're rolling. I've got games. You guys have gifted me games. I'm gonna be playing games. I've got horror. I've got retro. I've got rage. I've got visual novels. We're up and running again. To the people I said I would collab with, I'm gonna. For people who are just watching and are unaware of the collabs, just get ready to meet some very cool people. So, alright. Get ready. Here we go. And until next time, SGD, out. Holy shit, these things are a lot bigger than I realized. Damn, they look crazy.